Just fixing to go to bed here. It's late. I am reflecting on how the I am God thing is is a hard pill to swallow for a lot of folks, and I certainly don't mean it the way I'm sure you think it. It's just the nature of that beast, that word God. That's what that word does a lot. So I could have softened it by saying the infinite being or whatever. And of course, I didn't mean that. I also said everyone is God, and we're all still finite beings. And we are, I am, I have to look at this in the I of me, the I am of me, because that's the God part, that's the expression of God, and that gives me the experience so that I know that I know. So that's the way it has to be done for the experience to happen, or that's what had to be done. That's what I did in order for that experience to take place. And I am so glad I did that, because, and also again, I want to reiterate that we are all infinite being. We're all activity. We all are modulations. We all are the expression of God, infinite being, consciousness, awareness, whatever word that you want to put to that. And the funny thing is as I said before yesterday, that we know it intellectually, or sometimes you don't know it intellectually, but when you do know it, the first thing that happens, it seems like, is that you know it intellectually. And that conceptualization of how we have always been is just there, blocking that from being able to happen, the experience of it to be able to happen because of that. And so breaking that barrier helps. Well, it's the only way to get rid of that barrier, so that if you feel the I am, which is I am God or infinite being, when we are able to feel that expression of ourselves and break those barriers, our perspective changes. No, it doesn't mean that we're not still in that limited body, because we are. We are with our senses. And that's what allows God, infinite being, to experience, is this finite body. It is this finite body that I am and you are and everyone is, that gives, that allows, or that is the experience of infinite being. Our senses are that, the activity, the the experience. Just experience. God is experiencing. And yes, we're interrupted daily by the finite self, by the limited self, jumping in and just taking away that liberation, that perspective for a moment. But more and more, once we're able to break those barriers, you can't go back, because so more and more when that when that I keep saying finite or limited self jumps in there, the more we've allowed ourselves to feel that boundaryless, infinite place, and we know what that feels like, then it's quicker and easier for us to recognize when that limited self breaks in and breaks through with all the conceptual and conditioning things that are going to pop up in an instant. It's easier to see that happen, and then put your attention back on what truly is. So, what an experience. What a sharing. And the beauty of it all is that everyone has access to the same thing. It's everybody. Wow. So, pardon me while I oogle in that realization, but it's just, you wish you can share, but you can't fix. You can just try to share in the first place. But we go about experiencing, and I'm going to go about experiencing the wonders of openness and enjoy.